Hello friends, welcome to Bindu Dadwal Chemistry Lessons. The topic that we take today is emulsions, colloids around us and applications of colloids. Emulsions are the colloidal solutions in which both the dispersed phase and the dispersion medium are liquids. The substances which are added to stabilize the emulsions are called emulsifiers or emulsifying agent. Examples of emulsifying agents are gum, soap of different forms, gelatin, albumin, etc. The stabilization of an emulsion by an emulsifier is called emulsification. Role of emulsifier. The main function of emulsifier is to reduce the interfacial tension between the two liquids forming the emulsions. It can be explained by taking example of soap as an emulsifier. Soaps are sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acids such as sodium palmitate, C15H31COONA, sodium stearate, C17H35COONA, etc. A molecule of soap consists of two parts: hydrocarbon non-polar part C15H35, which is soluble in oil, and CO negative Na positive part, which is soluble in water. So soap molecule RCONA has R as oil loving and CONA as water loving and water soluble part. When a drop of oil is surrounded by soap solution, the R part of soap remains in oil and CO negative part remains in water. So the polar group is towards the water and hydrocarbon non-polar part is towards the oil. As a result, the soap molecules get concentrated over the surface of the drop of oil and therefore form a protective film around each oil drop. As a result, the interfacial tension between oil and water decreases and therefore they are intermixed to form the emulsion. The diagram over here is also called micelle because soap molecules are aggregated. Casein, a protein, acts as emulsifying agent in case of milk and forms a protective layer around fat molecules dispersed in water. Emulsions are of two types: oil in water and water in oil. In oil in water, oil acts as the dispersed phase in lesser proportions and water as the dispersion medium in more proportion. Vanishing cream is an example. It's also called aqueous emulsions. Water in oil type, in this case water acts as the dispersed phase while the oil behaves as dispersion medium. So the diagram shows that when oil is smaller, in smaller proportion it is oil in water type, and when water droplets are in smaller proportion it's water in oil type. Example of water in oil type is butter, cod liver oil, cold cream, etc. These emulsions are called oily emulsions. Identification of emulsions. Dilution test. We add water to the emulsion. If emulsion can be diluted, this means that water is the dispersion medium and it's oil in water type. An oil soluble suitable dye is shaken with the emulsion. If entire background is colored, it is water in oil type and it's dye test, and if only droplets are colored, it's oil in water type. Applications of emulsions. Concentration of ores in metallurgy. The concentration of a sulfide ore of a metal by froth flotation process involves the use of pine oil. The oil forms emulsion with water and ore particles stick to the oil, and when air is bubbled through emulsion, it rises to the surface as foam and is skimmed off. In medicines, various medicines like cod liver oil, B complex ointments are emulsions of water in oil type. These are readily absorbed by the intestines. Cleansing action of soap is also based upon formation of oil in water type emulsion, and milk is an emulsion of fat in water. The reverse of emulsification is called demulsification. It's process of decomposing an emulsion back into its constituent liquids. Demulsification can be done by centrifugation, filtration, boiling, freezing, and some chemical methods. For example, cream from milk is separated by centrifugation. Fat can be removed from milk by cooling it in refrigerator. Properties of emulsions. Emulsions show all the characteristic properties of colloidal solutions such as Brownian movement, Tyndall effect, electrophoresis, etc. These are coagulated by addition of electrolytes containing polyvalent metal ions, indicating the negative charge on the globules. The size of dispersed particle in emulsion is larger than those in the soles. It ranges from 1000 angstrom to 10,000 angstrom. However, the size is smaller than the particles in a suspension. Emulsions can be broken or converted into two separate liquids by heating, centrifuging, freezing, etc., and the process is known as demulsification. Gels. A gel is a colloidal system in which liquid is dispersed in a solid. The process of gel formation is called gelation, and the colloidal system formed is called gel. Example: gum, arabic, gelatin, processed cheese, silicic acid, ferric hydroxide, etc. Gel are of two types: elastic gel and non-elastic gel. In elastic gels, these are the gels which possess the property of elasticity, whereas non-elastic gels are gels which are rigid and do not have the property of elasticity. Elastic gels readily change their shape on applying force and return to original shape when applied force is removed. The non-elastic gels change into solid mass on dehydration and become rigid and cannot be converted back into original form by heating with water. The elastic gels are placed in contact with water, they absorb water and swell. This is called imbibition. Whereas the non-elastic gels do not show imbibition. Examples of elastic gel are gelatin, agar and starch, whereas non-elastic gel example is silica gel. Colloids around us. We see many colloids which are around us in nature. For example, sky and sea. The colloidal solutions are responsible for the blue color of sky and sea. It is due to scattering of light by colloidal dust particles present in the air. Effect is called Tyndall effect. These dust particles along with water suspended in air scatter blue light which reaches our eye, and therefore the sky looks blue to us. So blue color of white light is scattered as it has minimum wavelength and shows more intense scattering. Similarly, seawater also contain colloidal impurities and can scatter blue color of white light. Fog, mist and rain. When large mass of air containing dust particles is cooled below its dew point, the moisture present in the air condenses on the surface of these colloidal particles and forms fine droplets. These droplets are colloidal in nature and continue to float in air in the form of mist or fog. Clouds are aerosols having small droplets of water being suspended in air. Because of condensation in upper atmosphere, the colloidal droplets of water become bigger and bigger in size till they fall down in the form of rain. Sometimes rain occurs when two oppositely charged clouds collide. Food articles: milk, butter, ice cream, fruit juices, fruit jellies, whipped cream are colloidal in nature. Soils. Fertile soils are also colloidal in nature. In the soil, the humus acts as protective colloid. Because of colloidal nature, the soils absorb moisture and other nourishing substances. Dyeing. In the dyeing of fabrics, the fabric is first treated with a colloidal suspension of a substance called mordant, for example, aluminium hydroxide. The mordant gets adsorbed on fabric and then the dye gets adsorbed on it, and dye sticks fast to the fabric. Varnishes, paints, resins, cellulose, gums, glues, soaps, detergents, all are colloidal solutions. Asphalt, emulsified on water, is used for building roads without the necessity of melting asphalt. It is colloidal in nature. When river water meets the sea water, the electrolytes of sea water coagulate the colloidal particles present in river water, and they settle down and later on form the delta. The tail behind the comet is seen as a Tyndall cone due to scattering of light by tiny solid particles of colloidal range left by comet in its path. Blood is also a colloidal solution of albuminite substance. Bleeding stops when alum or ferric chloride solution is applied to bleeding part. This is due to coagulation of blood by the electrolytes of ferric chloride or alum. Applications of colloids. We can use the properties of colloids to solve some of our problems. For example, we can precipitate electrically the smoke. The charge on carbon particles is neutralized by bringing them in contact with the oppositely charged metal plate. Thus they get precipitated and the smoke coming out of the chimney is free from dust. So these are the metal plates. The smoke particles are negatively charged in nature, so they get attracted towards the positive plate, they lose their charge and then settle down as the precipitated ash. The gases that move on from the chimney are free from dust. This kind of precipitator is called Cottrell smoke precipitator. The metallic plates which are attached are charged to a very high potential between 20,000 to 70,000 volts. Sewage disposal is also done on the similar basis. The colloidal particles in the sewage water, they are neutralized by the metallic electrodes. They settle down and can be used as manure. The water left behind is used for irrigation. Purification of drinking water. Drinking water may contain impurities which can be removed by precipitation by using alum, potassium sulfate, aluminium sulfate, 24 water. Aluminium ions will neutralize the charge of the colloidal particles and the impurities will settle down and can be filtered. Colloidal medicines. A wide range of medicines are emulsions. For example, colloidal gold, manganese, sulfur, antimony, etc. Argyrol is silver sole which is used as eye lotion. Colloidal antimony is used for treating kala azar. Milk of magnesia is used for treating stomach disorder. Colloidal gold is used as intramuscular injection, and ferric chloride is used to stop bleeding. Tanning. Animal hides are colloidal in nature, positively charged. It is dipped in a solution of tannin which is negatively charged. Mutual precipitation occur and as a result the leather hardens. This process is called tanning. Sometimes chromium salts can be used in place of tannin. In disinfectants also, Dettol, Lysol when mixed with water are emulsions of oil in water. Photographic plates are thin glass plates or celluloid films which are coated with gelatin containing fine suspension of silver bromide. The silver bromide particles are also colloidal in nature. In chemical warfare, harmful smoke or mist screens can be avoided by using gas masks which are using animal charcoal which can absorb the poisonous gases. Artificial rain can be caused by spraying oppositely charged colloidal dust or sand over a cloud from an aeroplane. In rubber industry, latex can be coagulated and rubber instruments can be obtained. Rubber plating is done by the process of coagulation. In metallurgical operation, the process of froth flotation involves use of colloidal solutions.